Hello and welcome to Raising Our Voices. You're with Ariane, Janice and Pauline.
Hello.
And
Hi.
today we're talking about the pros and cons of social media. What is social media and what are some of the things you can do to navigate around it safely?
Well, what is it? It's social and it's media. There's a
So
clue.
it's on the internet stuff, so it's stuff like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, they're all social media platforms.
Skype.
Yep, you're
Yeah.
a big Skype user, I
Yep.
think, Janice.
Yep.
Yes. Messenger.
Yeah,
Yes.
Messenger. That comes out of Facebook. That's a good app, that one.
It is a great app.
Is email social media? It's kind of a bit more private. Do we count
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
No, I wouldn't count that.
Email's more
No,
private.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
sometimes you can get spams in emails. If you get spams in emails or emails you don't know about, don't open it because that can cause a virus.
True. Good advice there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also when you're navigating your social media pages, there's a couple of things to be wary of. So you don't want to friend anyone you may not know unless they know people that you know. And when I say know people that you know, I mean more than one person, because you can get weirdos on social media and you don't want to get caught up with the wrong sorts of people because you could end up in real danger.
So when you say actually know someone, you mean they've actually met them. They actually really know
Yep.
them.
Yeah,
Yes, that's important.
they've told you to friend this person, I know them, they're a good person, and because it can be really dangerous friending someone you haven't met if you haven't had someone vet them first.
And if you don't know them, you can accept them or delete them or block them. If
That's
you
true.
don't know them, it's very scary.
So that scariness about it can put a lot of people off. But are there good things about social media?
Yeah, there is good things about social media, like keeping in contact with people, networking and all that.
Event planning.
Yep.
Facebook's got a really good event thing that you can set up private or public events, and you can say, this is the date, this is the time, this is what we're doing, come. And if you set up a private event, you can only invite people that are on your list, or friends of yours can only invite people that are on their list. So you don't get a bunch of people that you don't know attending a party, because that can be dangerous as well.
So that's a handy thing because it's very time consuming to arrange events and trying to
Yes.
check out dates and times with everyone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's much better if you
I've
can.
just been doing it this morning actually on the Messenger app.
Oh, yes.
That's what's great is that with the Messenger app, it works in conjunction with Facebook. And what I mean by conjunction is they work together. So basically you can have your friends on Facebook start a chat through the Messenger app to discuss whatever they wanted to discuss, and you can give that a title. So every time it pops up it says like birthday party, and you have a bunch of people in there discussing when they can or whether they can't come and what they'll bring, times, etc. And then you have to go into the event and just press accept and stuff. So it can sometimes make it easier to know what everybody else is doing.
So that's Facebook. So if you wanted to invite someone and they weren't on Facebook, you'd have to let them know separately.
Yeah, you'd have to let them know separately.
And some people aren't on Facebook, aren't
Or you can check out their profile. Because if you check out their profile and go into the friends list to see if people you know, if you don't know them, you don't accept them.
Okay. So
That's what I do.
what if we've got friends who aren't on Facebook and they're a bit scared of it? I know, like, we're all on Facebook that are here, but people listening to this might be going, I don't even know what Facebook is. I'm a bit scared. I haven't looked at it. It's scary because I've heard negative things about people getting stalked or bullied or whatever.
Well, Pauline,
So,
you and I were having a discussion about there's this little video that the Self-Advocacy Resource Unit did about Facebook, and it will show you the basic. You can go on, we're going to put it on our YouTube channel, yes, and you can go onto our YouTube channel, YouTube/Raising Our Voices, and you can watch that video, and that takes you through the basic functions of Facebook and the privacy settings.
So if you've got a computer, you can look up our YouTube channel. As Ariane said, Raising Our Voices has one. But we'll also, for you people already on Facebook, we'll put up a post with a link to that in case you want a refresher.
Yeah, exactly right.
So let's imagine, though, that people have already had a look at that and they've joined Facebook. What is the benefit, apart from arranging events? What else?
I think it's really good to keep in contact with people from other countries. Like, I'm in contact with, my mum's British, so she has a lot of family members that live overseas. So I keep in touch with them. And I know what's going on. And then also it can be a great way of catching up with people that you haven't seen in a while, but you don't really have the time to talk to them, or meet up with them or whatever. You can just drop them a Facebook message. It's great.
And what about, like, we're, coming from Raising Our Voices, being a self-advocacy group, how does Facebook help social groups?
Well, I think there's a lot of different, you can start your own, like, fan pages and stuff, and there's a lot of different groups that you can join on Facebook. So, like, we were talking about this, there's pretty sure there's a Star Trek on Facebook, and there's a Harry Potter appreciation thing, and there's a whole lot of different like groups that you can join to expand who you know and go
find out
and
about
have
what they're
fun.
up to.
Yeah.
And then there's stuff like community groups and social groups, I guess.
Yep.
Do you know any that have got Facebook pages, Janice?
I know Saru's got her Facebook page, and they also got her group page. They've joined the New Wave. They joined a lot of self-advocacy groups in New Wave, so like Tasmania and that. And when they join, when they send you a message, it comes to, if you joined that group, it comes to everyone who's in that group to let them know what's happening.
Great. So that's the Self-Advocacy Resource Unit.
Yep.
And you can look it up that way, or as SARU, SARU. And, of course, Raising Our Voices has a Facebook page.
Yep.
Yes, we do, and we post up about all the shows that we're doing, their air dates, we post up pictures, some videos, what the content is. So if you're really into this show, because, this show's awesome, you can get, if you're a really big fan, like us, and you can get all the information you will ever need.
And you can listen to back shows because we've got the links to the YouTube channel and and to our web. We've got a web page at Amida, and there's a Raising Our Voices page on that as well.
Yeah.
So yes, there's lots of different ways you can get information. Is there anything about Facebook that we wanted to talk about that might be negative? What about privacy?
Well, the one thing with privacy is I've made it so only my friends can see so you've got on Facebook, as an extra to your profile, you've got your likes and interests and dislikes. Now, that's called your info.
Mm-hmm.
So I've made it that only my friends can see my info.
Right.
And I know that, for example, I put my phone number on there. Now, you don't have to do that.
Right.
But I know that only my friends are going to see that stuff. A lot of people don't put their number on there, but you can if you want.
So you have the choice of friends only, or what are your other choices?
Friends only, me only, which means only you can see it, or public, I think is the other one, which means everyone can see it.
You can go into account settings, and in there it's got public, friends only, and friends. So I suggest you put just friends, just your friends can see. Don't put friends only. It means friends apart from that, friends can see it too. Just put your friends that's
Friends
on your
only,
friends
yep.
list.
And if you didn't and then you made it public, what might happen?
Everyone can see it.
Yeah, and what might they do?
They can stalk you. They can hack you.
Yeah,
And it's
never
dangerous.
leave your Facebook page open on a computer.
Yep.
If you leave it open, you have a chance of people going in and changing your information. There's actually a funny way my sister came up with is of telling people at Sin Radio that they've left their Facebook page open. What they do is they go in there and change the Facebook profile to a picture of Dumbledore, and then the thought is that you will go in, see that, and know, oops, I've left my Facebook open. I'll just go and fix that up.
And people can change, they can go into your profile, they can change it, and other people go, this person at you, and it's not that person you thought you knew. So I wouldn't add anyone you don't know about, because that can be scary too.
Yeah.
Now that you can get messages from people that you weren't able to get before, like people that you haven't actually friended, I've gotten some weird messages that I won't repeat here. But if you ever get a weird message that makes you feel uncomfortable, just message the person back with, you're making me feel uncomfortable. I don't know you. Please don't message me again, or something to that effect, so they know that what they've done is crossing the line.
Yeah, because
good
I know
advice.
about my brother-in-law, his profile been hacked. So it's really scary to know that someone's out there pretending to be someone that they're not. So, yeah.
All right, well, there are some things we don't understand why people do, but at least we've got ways of protecting ourselves so that we can enjoy this great thing, social media.
And
let's have a little break
when
and
we
have a
come
listen
back,
to some
we'll
music.
talk about more of the other platforms.
Yep, you're on 3CR listening to Raising Our Voices.
Welcome back to Raising Our Voices. And today we're talking about media and Instagram and Skype. What is Instagram?
Okay, so thank you for your question, Janice. Instagram is a platform that you can take your photo. So it's basically photos with little blurbs. So you take your photo, for example, my dog, you put the dog on the Instagram, you upload it through your phone to Instagram, and then you can put a little
Like a few words, sort of.
Yeah, a few words, a little grab.
Thing. Caption.
Caption, that's a word. I'm
That's the
thinking, what's the
word.
word? Caption. And and then people follow you like they do on Twitter. So on Twitter, people can find you and click follow, which means they see all your things. You can do the same on Instagram. And then all the people that follow you on Instagram will see what you've put there. And you can also put your Instagram photos on your Facebook page. So you can go upload, you can do an Instagram post and then you can upload it to Facebook. So they all work in conjunction with each other. It's fantastic.
And when you put up when you put up an Instagram picture with your little caption, can people reply to it like they can on Facebook?
People can write comments and stuff. Yeah. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. So they can say, hey, funny, what's your dog doing, whatever.
And it's it's great. Like I have a little business called Pippa the Potter. And that's what I'm on Instagram for. It's great if you have a little business to show off what you're selling or what you do as part of your business and get followers, and then people know about you, you know what I mean?
So that's Instagram.
Sounds good.
You mentioned
Yeah.
Twitter there as well.
Well, Twitter is you can tweet people, and what a tweet is it's basically a little version of a Facebook post, but it's got a character limit, so you can only use like so many words, but it goes, instead of going by words, it goes by letter. So you can only use so many words in a post, or so many, exclamation marks and
Characters.
stuff like that.
And I've seen funny movies where people accidentally tweeted something they didn't realise they'd done, and it's gone public across the world, and suddenly it's like trending big time, and they get into heaps of trouble because they said something they really shouldn't have and didn't realise it was public. Is that the thing with Twitter? You can't restrict it, or can you restrict it?
Yeah, I think you can restrict it. I'm not big on Twitter. I'm pretty sure you can make it so only your followers see.
But then they can retweet, can't they?
Yeah.
And
now
send it
this
forward.
is the website that. Does everyone know who Charlotte Dawson is?
No.
Charlotte Dawson is a very well-known, or was a very well-known supermodel that worked on Australia's Next Top Model, and
Right.
she was mentoring the girls and very famous. Now, sadly, she ended up dying as a result of being trolled on social media. Now, mainly Twitter. Now, for people that don't know what trolls are, they are people that come on to your
Some comments
page
you've made,
and put stuff,
nasty things.
nasty things like,
Yeah, dismissive and disrespectful and just cruel. Yeah,
yeah.
not nice. That's why they're called trolls.
That's why you've got to, and it's particularly a Twitter term. So if you're on Twitter, you've got to watch out for trolls. And then if you're in trouble, don't think you can handle it yourself. Always report it. Yeah?
Good thinking. Who do you report it to?
Well, there's, on every social media site, there's, you can report it to the people that run the site.
Right, okay. So that option's
for
there.
example, on Facebook, you can go, if you don't like a post or you think it's offensive, you can go report this post, and then some of them get taken down as a result of that stuff. But they're the only ones that can do that. So if you ever see something you don't like or that upsets you, report it.
And I know because we've got our Facebook page for Raising Our Voices too, that if people were to upload comments that were disrespectful or discriminatory or in any way offensive, if they were to do that to our site, as administrators, we can remove them.
Yeah, so with pages, you can have what's called administrators. So with Facebook, there's two different things you can do. You can do a profile, which is for like a single person, or you can do a page, which can be for like a business or a radio show. And then you have people that see the activity on that page, and they're called the administrators. For us, Pauline and me, and those administrators have the power to take down posts or write up posts or add photos, but no one else can.
So if there are comments in a stream of comments that are getting nasty, we can either sort of stop the comments, sort of say no more, and sometimes even remove offensive things.
Yeah, and as was said earlier, you can always block people from a page as well as you can block people from a profile.
Okay. What about Skype? We haven't touched on Skype. What do you know about Skype, Jess?
Skype is not. Skype is American. You have to be careful on Skype because everyone can add you on Skype, right? So if you don't know this person, you can either not accept them or decline or block them.
Mm-hmm. And it's a way of someone like having a face-to-face conversation with you on Skype.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's a video
Yep.
feed.
It's a video feed, yeah. It's fascinating stuff. I mean, I guess we need to wind up soon, but one of the great things about social media is it can increase independence for people with disabilities.
Yes,
Would you
it
agree?
can. Yep.
Yeah, it can open up your friendship bases, and you can actually get out in the community more. And with Skype, although Facebook might be a good way of getting in touch with people, with Skype you can actually, you can either phone them through Skype so you can hear them, or you can phone them so you can see them. So you can actually, if you haven't seen your family in forever, if you get onto Skype and say, I'm on Skype me, you can actually catch up with your family from, say, another country or another part of the world.
But one thing about Skype is you can do it two ways. You can have a webcam, or you can just your video call. That means you have to put your account number in that, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Just use a video call, and like me, I don't use my account number so they can take the money straight out the account. I just use video call as long as you got a webcam and that other person's got a webcam, you can actually see them.
So it's good for people that haven't got the typing skills, but you can still talk across long distances. All right, guys, fascinating. We could go on for another hour, I reckon. It's fascinating stuff, but we're going to have to wind up.
Yes.
So thanks, everyone. And thanks
for
listening.
joining us. And we'll see you next month for another fascinating episode of Raising Our Voices. Next up, Tamil Voices. Enjoy.
Bye. Dangerous Deeds, an accessible digital exhibition. The 24th of November to the 16th of December 2016. Dangerous Deeds is a screen-based arts installation that presents a snapshot of the Victorian disability movement. It presents unique perspectives on disability culture and insights into aspects of Victoria's social and cultural history that are not well known. VU at Metro West, 138 Nicholson Street, Footscray is the venue for this fantastic exhibition, Monday to Friday, 9am to 5pm from the 24th of November to the 16th of December.